Hey everybody out there in YouTube land, Plazio's here, playing Snicklefritz again, my hatred assassin, and doing a little bit of Civil War. This is the first round of PvP that I played tonight. Um, Playing again with my wife as usual, uh, Lily, and decided to show this one. Just as a first go around. It was a tough battle. It was very tough. Still fun. I enjoy PvP all around. It really doesn't matter what happens, but I'll get frustrated, of course. But it is what it is. So me and Darnell over here decide to go in stealth at the see if we can't catch this node in stealth mode. Got a little dissatisfied when I saw two. But we do pretty good against these two. Taking them down. Get a double stun on us. We both break and dispatch these guys pretty quickly. And things are looking good. We've already got one turret. We lost mid just now. But we're about ready to get this one. Or so we think. As I run out here to get this guy, I see that stealther, but it was a little too late. Got knocked back here, slowed down a little bit, and consequently we didn't get that turret. At least not at that point. And there are three of them up there. Catch this guy on the turret here. Who's named Rocky Balboa. And I'm like, I gotta kill Rocky Balboa. I give him a little whirlwind. And at this point I'm all alone by myself, so I end up dying. And they get that turret. It was a valiant effort. We did pretty good, but we weren't expecting that other group to come as they did. Usually mid is where most people zerg right away, but not the case this time around. So I decided I'm going to stealth in and see what I can do here. And at this point I'm the only one in mid, so I don't want to decloak. I do see a stealther floating around there. Give that guy a little bit of a out of combat dart.
Enemy is unbeatable.
And I'm just kind of rolling around waiting to see if anybody else comes up in here. See that stealther again. Catch this guy. And it's right about there that I'm caught. Stealther was following me all around. Looked like I go into my combat stealth, but quickly get seen again. That didn't seem to do very well for me. So I decided to start capping on this guy, and then I get stunned, and that's all she wrote here. Kind of disappointed the rest of the team wasn't in mid at all on this one. And again, bear with me, guys. I am still getting used to the key bindings. Motion is still a little rough for me as well, too. I'm starting to get a little bit better, but it's still not to where I'm used to it being as far as what I could do. And I come out over here. No, not yet. This is a little bit later. We'll talk about that. I see that healer there, and I decide I'm going to try and take on that healer a little bit. I get a little too close to those guys, though, and they spot me, and I'm in combat right off the bat. Kind of burst that run too early. I think that was an actual error on my part from the keybind. And of course there's 5 of them sitting there. Still on the healer. Named Oprah Teddy Bears. Some of the names that people have in this game are funny. I mean, not that I could say anything. I mean, Snicklefritz, really? For those of you that are that 70s shows fan, you might catch that. That's a little pet name that Kitty gave Eric. Love that 70s show. I don't know if that's the proper spelling, but that's actually the only spelling that I had. Oddly enough, there were other Snicklefritzes out there. I couldn't get the spelling that I wanted, so I had to modify it a little bit to get Snicklefritz. I thought that was rather funny. Cinnamon Bun. Some of these names. So I decided to try and cap on this here. I see nobody's around. I should have been panning my camera around a little bit, but I wasn't watching. And I get stopped, unfortunately, and die. It's another aspect of the game I need to work on a little bit, is moving my camera around a little bit. Sometimes I do pretty good, but yeah, there's a lot of things I'm changing right now, and it's kind of a little overwhelming at times, but we'll get there once we get comfortable. I see two going over there to snow, so I let it go. And at this point, we got a 3 cap on us. Yeah. I tried to give a stun there, but I was just a little bit too late. I get back over here, and I think I do a nice little knockback there. So we managed to get the turret in the middle, which is good. Camera angle in this area can be tough a little bit sometimes too, since we got that top cover over there. And I know that the snow's still being contested, so I decided to go over that way and see what I can do. Always try and go in stealth whenever I can. And I see two, and I'm by myself, so I kind of just wait, I think, a little bit. I kind of hated doing that because I knew that guy was healing up, but decided to give it a wait, see if the rest of the team comes along a little bit. And what I should have done, rather than run over here and stealth and give him that dart, was try and take that turret while he was hiding. But I'm thinking there's a stealther around still, I do believe. And I think I end up getting this turret anyway here. Yep, sure do. So that was pretty good. I tried to do a knockback, but he was immune to that for some reason. At this point, I should have switched up and started hitting Cinnabon, because I see Cinnabon's doing some healing. But I decided to keep focusing on this guy a little bit. Again, having a little difficulty with the camera angle and trying to put down some of my things here. And this guy just did not want to die. Finally got him. Come back up here and help Rokovic finish that guy off. Then I pause for a moment to bring up my health again before I go into combat again. I see them call out for mid, and I think they get mid in the process here. They sure do. And I'm moving to stealth. I contemplating trying to go underneath and go to grass, but I decided mid was where I need to be, because chances are that's where the rest of the team's going to be. Wanted to see if I couldn't catch this guy before he got into combat, but he leapt. And of course, this guy's already in combat, but I see he's doing some healing, so it's Cinnabon again. And he's in a guild called Bronies Need Love too. Oh, this game just makes me laugh with names and guild names. And there's Cinnabon again. Try to do a bit of damage. Too many in here. I'm all alone again. And die. Like I said, this was a rough game. And it was the first one, but we do get some better ones down the road here. But this one, yeah, it was just kind of tough. I decided to show this one just because I have a tendency to show ones that we win. This one, a spoiler alert, again, we didn't win this one. I think it's pretty obvious as we're looking at it here. I see a few going over that way, so I decided to see what I could do here in mid. Throw my little non-combat stun on him. Throw it on him again. And this guy, just because he's stealth, I try to bring him out of stealth. But again, I'm the only one in mid. I I seem to be in the areas that nobody else was at. I try to run away here but die. I don't know what was going on in this game, to be completely honest with you. Mid is usually where it's at, and the whole team just kind of didn't seem like they got their crap together. I know there's a bunch of them sitting there fighting away from any of the nodes down there, and I mean that's just how you lose games. So at this point, I just decide it's a lost cause. We need three cap to win, and then of course we need to hold the three cap, so it wasn't looking likely. So I just come up here and decide to play a little D, give me a few more commendations that I can spend on health packs and turn into comms if I need them for upgrading my gear a little bit later. And that's pretty much how the game goes. I just sort of sit here for the rest of it and D it up. It's a lost cause. There's no way we're going to win it, so I just kind of chillax over here. But yeah, I have a tendency to show winning games. I decided to show this one just because it's one that we lost, and we lost pretty badly. It wasn't very good at all. In fact, I didn't do very good on this game at all either, to be completely honest. Didn't anticipate how this team was going to play very well. I kept going to where I thought the hotspot was going to be, and either they all died before I got there, or they just weren't there. So it happens. It's the way it goes. But yeah, so there's a losing battle for you. Don't always win them. Majority of the time, though, oddly, it feels like I am on the winning team. But sometimes we do. We just lose. And there's my damage. Not very good. It's got third place on the team, though. But still not very good. Not a very good overall round. And my wife got top heals, of course. She did pretty good on her heals. But that's it. So until next time, I bid you all adieu. Feel free to like and subscribe if you're interested. And yeah, leave some comments down below. Thanks. Peace.